Hey there everybody, I'm Red X Parasite and welcome back to Metroid Other M. I'm going to be changing things up the way I do them for this section of the game. Usually I just start at the title screen and then kind of walk you through what happened in the last episode, but since what's going to be happening in all the previous episodes is going to be item collection, there's really not much for me to talk about, so I'm just going to be starting it kind of where I picked up my last save. Hope you don't mind. But that'll get me a lot more recording time per episode. So, there we go. But yeah, that'll just give me a lot more time to record for episodes so I can get more done. Which is a good thing. So, we're getting close to the first upgrade in this episode. It's pretty tricky. It's in here. Now, one of these guys decided to show up, so let's just take care of him with our screw attack. He's so screwed, get it? So yeah, you want to kill all the zoomers, like floating in these tubes, because yeah, let's kill them. Should be... Am I not remembering how to do this properly? I am not remembering how to do this properly. This is bad. That is great. Oh, did I miss one? That's great. Because what I thought you had to do was kill all the enemies, and that's what you have to do, but then I didn't kill all of them. That's great. Just fantastic. So okay, we got the missile expansion now. Unfortunately, I don't think we can. Oh no, we can. But hey, what do you know? Yes. So I apologize if my commentary isn't as great now, because like at this point in the game, there's not much story-wise going on. There's not really much to talk about as far as the enemies go, because we've seen all of them before. So all we really have to talk about, aside from the fact that they're like the enemies in certain rooms change, like now they're the wildebeest, whatever they are in this room instead of that really annoying boss. But other than that, there's really not much to talk about. So that's kind of difficult, because I'm just running around collecting stuff, and like honestly, when you're doing this stuff by yourself, you're really not like saying much, or would you? So I'll just try to like get through this as best as I can, and I don't know, I'll try to be random or something. Anyways, there's a missile under here. And right after that one is the one that we saw earlier that we couldn't get to because we don't have the space jump. And now that we do, we can get to our friend Mr. Missile Expansion. Yay, it's a missile! So happy! I'm not really that happy to see a missile expansion, but... well, I'm kind of happy. Yeah, so... energy part... this one we could not get before. It's in one of these crates up here. It's in the one that I just got, actually. Well, no, it's not in the one that I just got, because that's too obvious of an answer. But yeah, we couldn't get that before, just because you need to be able to space jump to get up to there. So let's see. Gotta check my map. See how we're doing. Alright, so we have 2 more in Sector 2, I think. 2 more expansions. So, let's just take an elevator ride. And then after we're doing that, we cannot save, because saving is like so last part of the LP. But now we have to climb this thing again. Let's just get rid of all of those first. And let's just hope to the Let's Playing gods that I don't mess this up. Because that would suck. You know what? I am not being as efficient with this as I could be, because really, now that I can jump twice, I can like get up things a whole bunch faster than I could before. Haha! Screw attack is so great. I love it. Alright, so now we have yet another elevator ride. This is not getting old. It's almost like elevator rides are getting as old as the forced saving thing. But there's just not any upgrades in here, so there's not really much I can do except roll around in a circle and lay a whole bunch of bombs. Yeah, so that ranged bomb attack, you just saw what I did. You just charge your beam up, and then once it's fully charged, you just go into Morph Ball and you release 5 bombs at once. I don't know, it looks cool, and it might be useful in certain situations, but I haven't really used it that much. If you couldn't tell, if you've been watching the series. Let's see, so one of the 2 that we have left is here. Power bomb door. So, hey Mr. Guy, how are you doing? Are you having a nice day? Or probably not. Because, I mean, well, if I got hit by a power bomb, even if I was resistant to that, I would still be pissed. So, I guess he's not having a good day. Somebody apparently has not been watching Super Genius's videos. And he's really not having a good day now because I killed him. That's probably the worst day that he's ever had in his entire life. Alright, so this is an energy part. And so now we can take the really long tunnel back. That was a lot of reallys. But we're almost there. I can taste the end. Let's see. So the last one that we have to get is actually past the elevator. It's in this room over here, but it's close enough that it's not really backtracking. Ha! You're dead. This one is actually pretty tricky because it's a super missile door on the side of a wall. Yeah, I know. And so that should clear out Sector 2. So now I could show you the game actually does something cool where it shows you how much percentage of the items that you have in each sector. So you can see Sector 2 is at 100%, Sector 3 is at 50%, Bioweapon Research Center at 33%, Sector 1 at 52%, and the main sector at 92%. So that's really nice. That the game really helps you out when you if you're trying to get 100%, because like after you beat the game, you don't have to know where everything is necessarily. You can just know its general location by looking at the map. So really, getting 100% in this game, it's not that hard. I mean, I don't usually do it when I play through the game, just because I don't know. Sometimes I will 100% a game when I feel like it, but otherwise I'll just kind of get whatever items I feel like it. So yeah, gotta love them elevators, right? So now we're gonna start cleaning up Sector 1. Da 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 da. So, yep. Sector 1. It's very grassy and leafy and has lots of plants. Maybe that's why it's the plant sector. That's just an idea. Okay, so yeah, interestingly enough, these guys actually have a lot of health. Because you can screw attack them like a number of times, and they're not dead. The only thing that you have to really... Oh, whoa. Okay. I'll take it. But when you screw attack them is that sometimes you'll land on their head, so just gotta watch out for that. So the first missile expansion that we're picking up here It's right out here. Now, I could have picked this up, I think, a number of times beforehand, but I just didn't feel like it, so deal with it. So, the loop that we're going to take going this way is we're going to go to the left right here. Going to get those. Then we're going to take the loop thing to get back there. We'll end up back here, go to the right, take a quick trip to the Bioweapon Research Center, get the ones on this end, and then we have to head back. So that's the general plan. Okay, 1 minute. Phone's ringing. You gotta love it when the phone rings and then it's nobody. Well, it was an automated something. Don't they ever learn? No, they don't. Alright, so now we just spent a whole bunch of time running around in a circle. Let's go in here. And, yep, it's this area of the game again. All the way back to our heady days in Sector 1. Alright, so, what you want to do is, while you're sliding down this, is fire a super missile up at that thing. Because you will need that to be open. So, I really don't know, I really can think of no way to get that other than just hitting it while you're sliding down. So then, there are two ways that you can get to this. I think the easier of the two is probably to slide down and then just have your grapple beam ready. The other way that you can do it is you can that's just really cool. But you can also shine spark up, I believe, so that will also work. But I just find the grappling a lot easier. And I got hit 3 times in a row. Just my luck. Right, so the 2 of them that we missed are over here. Remember when I was all the way back here in part something or other and there's that super missile door? Well, now I can kill it because I have the super missiles. I have the power. And all you have to fail. All you have to do is you have to shine spark straight up. I better go back just so I know I have enough room. Straight up once you get into this area. Missile expansion is right up there. Good, you can collect it, Samus. It's okay. It's not poisoned. It's not death water in disguise. Because you never know what death water could be in disguise. Second one is here. All you have to do is kick climb. All you have to do is click climb. Yep. Alrighty then. So that clears out this area right here. So we're just gonna head back. Good thing now though is that we don't have to go. We can avoid that ventilation shaft that we had to take before. It makes it a lot easier to get back. That was very unnecessary. But I felt like doing it anyways. Back to the whole camouflage thing. Gotta love it. One of the really fun parts about just kind of like running through hallways is you can just like repeatedly tap the 1 button. And zoom. Yeah, you can shine spark, and I just killed it by running into it and then shine sparking into it. Yeah, so you can get up here by kind of like shine sparking and then jumping. You're supposed to take the grapple beam hooks, but since I got up here, I may as well get this. I have this. I had that energy part set for later. Like I was gonna get it later when I was actually rolling through that tunnel again, but well, you know what? Screw the order. It's already been messed up anyways. See, that just goes to show you, whenever you try to plan something, you always mess it up. Let's see. I think. Wait, no. I think the thing I missed was not here. Right, it was not here. So, let's see. Yep. Gonna keep on running, keep on playing, because that is what I do. Alright. So now we're gonna go back to through this loop again. I'm getting a serious sense of deja vu from all of this. It's almost like I've seen it before. Almost like I've played through this part of the game before. Oh no, you did not. You did. So the next missile expansion is actually quite tricky. What you have to do is you have to shine spark, like right here. And the missile expansion is on the left side, right in here. This took me forever to find, just because of it's very tricky. You just climb your way back up to get back to the top. And that was the one in this room. Yep. Okay. So the next one we couldn't get before because, well, there's the super missile door right there. You just go in here and it's kind of sitting there waiting for us. So let's collect him or her or it, whichever you prefer. Why am I bombing that? It's not there. I'm crazy. I'm going crazy. Looks like we gotta bomb more trash. So what did you do yesterday? I cleaned out a ventilation shaft with all the trash that's inside. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess I should point this out. This is where you're supposed to bomb, and then you can roll out here, and that's where you get that's where you're supposed to get to the entry part over there. But since I already got that, let's just continue on our merry way. Already got the missile expansion that was up there, and the one that was off to the left. So the other, yeah, the ones that we have to get are in that direction. So let's just keep on running and running and running and rolling. And running more. And not getting attacked by giant worms. Ah. So the next one I have to get also involves shine sparking. You just have to shine spark right on this, right on that slope. I like always seem to mess that up, and since I'm recording, I just had this nagging feeling that it was gonna happen anyways, whether I tried as hard as I could or not. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Expansion up here. So now that we got that, we can wait. What am I doing? What even is this? I don't think I've ever been in this tunnel before. Where does it lead me? What? Oh, wow. I don't think I've been in this tunnel in a really long time. It leads you back to like right where that missile expansion is, so you can actually go back and get that missile expansion this way, but I had totally forgotten about this just because it's, I mean, it's there. It's not necessary, but it's there. Let's just go back down here. This is where I wanted to go. See the last one? Yeah, the last one's in, nope. It's not in there. It is in this room. And what do you know? Another powerbomb door. Sigh. Honestly, I'm bored of you guys by now. You need to like up your game. So boring. Yawn. Snore. Other various sleeping sounds. Oh, he's dead. Yay, I can be interested in the game again. Energy part. Yay. So I think that'll wrap up this area. Yeah. So now that we get to do that, you know what time it is. Whee! Zoom! Yep, that's fun. I like that. You know what, so rather than morphing, let's try and spark. Because morphing is for squares. It's for square circles. Okay, let's just keep moving. So I think I'm gonna wrap up this episode right when I get back to this save room. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Red X Parasite, signing out.
Sequence complete. Process successful.